Representatives Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz recently got a taste of their own medicine when protesters chased them from their own press conference. Now, this press conference was about basically them trying to back the imprisoned Capitol insurrectionists. The only time that Republicans really talk about prison reform or letting people out or treatment of people in prisons is when it happens to be MAGA insurrectionists. Anyway, I just want you to watch this video because it's awesome. Take a look.
Somebody take them away.
The media, you saw what happened here. The left shut us down.
Yeah.
They hate free speech. They hate free speech.
Are you a pedophile, Congressman? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman? Congressman, are you a pedophile?
Get back.
Are you a pedophile, Congressman Gaetz? Are you a pedophile? Congressman, are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman
Ah! Oh, that's great. Are you a pedophile, Matt Gaetz? Oh, she wouldn't let that question go. That's fantastic. That is the best. Hey, guess what? It's actually kind of what the First Amendment looks like. I know, weird, right? Sure, it's a little messy sometimes, but notice nobody was hurt, nobody was violent, and that's what's really important here, okay? No one's life was in danger there. So now, before I get into the reactions, let me just say this. For Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz. Beta! You a beta! Oh, you tough guy, or girl, conservatives who love stalking children. Oh, now you need a safe space because somebody's doing to you what, not even that, right? Somebody did half of what you did. And now you're running away. Now, I'm talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Of course, I don't know if there's any allegations against Matt Gaetz of him stalking children, but I do know some other allegations against him involving kids, but there's that. Now, here's the thing. Marjorie Taylor Greene, famously, of course, went after David Hogg on the street and badgered him about, oh, why do you hate the Second Amendment? Oh, why do you hate freedom? All that stuff. When he's a little child, right? At the time. And then also remember when Marjorie Taylor Greene shouted at AOC's office through a mailbox. Yeah, I've showed you that creepy video. That's weird. Weird. And now, interestingly enough, when she is on the receiving end of that, wow, now she don't like that. She don't like that at all. But there's more. Now, you saw that staffer. You heard the whistle. Okay. That person, he was saying, oh, this is the left. You're stifling my free speech. This is what happens to the left. Oh, no. We're being silenced. Say people with national platforms. Come on. And I've noticed it's this thing on the right where they're like, oh, I'm being silenced. I'm being silenced. Well, that's funny because you say you're being silenced, and yet I hear you everywhere, and I just wish you would shut the fuck up. Honestly, everywhere. Like, oh, I'm being silenced. And then you're on Joe Rogan next week in front of like 9 million people. Come on, dude. You're not being silenced. Shut up. It's ridiculous. The fact is that they were there and they were challenged by protesters because they were defending literal Capitol insurrectionists. They shouldn't be surprised that most people are going to be against them. But since understand that they're used to being in their little bubble, right? Their little toxic circle of nasty right-wingers, right? Who think that breaking into the Capitol overturn a legitimate election and smearing poop all over the walls and all that stuff, totally fine. Oh no, that's what true American patriots will do. And then when they're out of that bubble, exposed to reality, well, suddenly they're like, oh my God, I'm shocked. And I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Well, maybe they have a taste of how, I don't know, other lawmakers felt when the Capitol got swarmed by people screaming, hang Mike Pence. And were looking to get their hands on AOC, Nancy Pelosi, and others. And look, before you ask, yeah, I absolutely do believe that they meant those politicians harm. Any politician, whether it be Democrat or Republican, that would not submit to their demands. I think they definitely would not have been happy about them. Liz Cheney, like, as despicable as she is, I don't want to see her get physically harmed. Okay, and so remember, people were beaten, windows were smashed. Capitol Police were attacked, beaten with flagpoles and weapons, batons. There's one guy who had the zip ties, who wanted to take people hostage, apparently, for at least a short time. Who knows who would have made it out there alive? And so, yes, having a legitimate fear of that, let me just tell you this, okay? Anyone who tries to downplay the fear that some of these lawmakers felt when they were, being stormed in the Capitol, okay? They're not good people. I'm just going to say that. But here, no, this is absolutely fine. Hey, Marjorie Taylor Greene, no, she's just standing up for true American patriots. But then she's afraid, she gets scared away, and guess what? The headlines for Fox News are going to be, violent left chases off Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know those headlines are coming. They're all coming down the pike. So, but as far as this goes, again, what's really important, no weapons, no violence, no crowd threatening to hang somebody or hurt somebody. That's why it is the First Amendment. That's why it's fine. But again, of course, you're going to see that the right wing comes in and is going to claim that they're violent, while also, ironically, defending actual violent insurrectionists. Well, and it's because, of course, well, yeah, but those people are on our side. Come on. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.